be my best control. Give us a moment. Let's get into it. We will do our thing. Back again, trying to sort this YUGIOH one out. You know what, I want to see this one through to completion. It's been a little bit of a slog, hasn't it, to be fair, but we're in the mid-game now, we're actually we've got our fight team here, set up for 59. Yeah, let's carry on. We've got to have the fourth gym guys, which I think is a good fair comment for all the team games. That's been a good time. So I'm pretty sure I've defeated all these, but we probably haven't, because we probably didn't need the levels. Really should pass ourselves that second quicker, but oh, we can still go running. That must mean the fourth gym leader. Seems higher level than we expected. Probably power up. You know what? I don't think we've got anyone except that. Not even sure we went across to the other side. It's been 2 weeks since we played, so this quick step is get confused. And looking at it, we're probably nowhere near the level down. Nothing's overpowered. I don't know if we've got counters, so we're not like that. We got a big two, so we're happy with it. We did get the one. I like as well how the stone made this Evo different, because I imagine if we'd stayed it could have maybe added the extra heads. I'm just going to go see if Snarks is there blocking our way, hopefully not. Just jump, push. Don't want hate to get in there. Down here, interesting, it changed to the bridge. I mean, blowback driving gets really, not really thought out these days. These ominous wings. Doesn't give me more treasures, but potential chance for an omni boost always good. And we are, I believe, more special methods as well. So it just makes more sense to have a special move in the arsenal. Submission for baby G. Switches around, General's getting over leveled. We do. I think is that shield guarding me? Something like that. Or it's called the YUGIOH guard. We are battling a cold, so it's normally frustrating. It honestly just feels like every time we go to stream, it's like, oh here, have a cold. Oh, we make it. Any disease? Really strong little physical attack, and I like to use it already. He's got some strength, he's got some arm control. Okay, interesting. Not really sure what that did other than just confuse me, so they've renamed Confuse Ray, that's cool. This kind of looks like wishy-washy schooling. Makes sense, buddy, makes sense. Let's turn this bad boy down. There we go. Now, oh no, disappeared for a second. Now it seems we're shouting, but it seems like the settings changed, so that was annoying. I was only talking to myself anyway, let's be honest, so it's all good. Just moaning about having a cold. Almost every time it comes to Tuesday to stream, or even Sunday, it's like, oh, you're going to have a cold? Have it. That's it, given the stroke, we're back again. You get used to that, don't you? You just got to sit here and talk to yourself, or else you just go mad. You've got to be your own best friend. That was something learnt early as a kid. Oh, a poor Nevi has a terrible speed nature by the looks of that. Couldn't even beat himself. It's just an affiliated link, but I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. So it's not like they're paying me, it's more of you guys go and buy stuff. That's when I get a few pennies, but I haven't been shouting about it yet because I haven't actually got their stuff yet, but it looks decent enough, and if you're into energy drinks and that sort of stuff, I don't see why you wouldn't like it, but until I actually have it here in the hands, we're not going to be shouting about it. I just thought it's pretty cool, having a nice little link to somewhere, and you've got to start somewhere with these sort of things. Well, we saved Joey from whatever that situation was. Oh, there's a new cave here. I have to say they've added quite a lot to this ROM, to be honest. It's not... I haven't just left it base. And just expected you to then go, oh, well, we enjoy this still. Well, we're going to have to switch out now, I suppose. Nuzzle. Good old Nuzzle. Who wants that? Go on, Sir Matthew. Do 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 do. Oh, just trying to load up some other stuff by the seams of that. Whoops. Why does my team feel so slow? No, we just about survived that one, even with rough... Oh, we didn't. I didn't want the rough skin to kill Nevi, but so be it. And of course, as soon as I moved to flying, that's it. You knew that we were going to have flying type coming out. AI cheats, we all know it. I must say, a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they just... Yeah. I'm not quite sure I know who they are just based on what they look like. Some of them I do, but like I say, even going back into Yu-Gi-Oh and having a few games on Master Duel and stuff like that, there's too many non-iconic cards out here, so... I suppose if you're really into Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd know most of these cards. They took away the hidden items. Ancient Golem, I guess, AG. Oh, stupid bikers. I have to say though, the midpoint in Fire Red just gets to me now, because it's like... Apologies if you see the garlic go, that's just because I needed to blow my nose or something else disgusting, because this cold seems to have just started kicking my ass. Oh, honestly, when I was doing the Master Duel and stuff like that, I was like, what even is synchro summoning? And they got pendulums summoning and all this good stuff. I remember fusion, and that's fusion and rituals. That was about the lot, but it seems so broken because like synchro summoning, you can have like 50 cards put on the field in one sort of turn, and it's like, that's broken. You know, gone are the days of just having one card on the field. Oh, U-turn, Dark Sage. They're switching around, making this an easy win. Go on, Deef. DJ, we need to catch up off air anyway about if we're going to, I don't know what you guys do Halloween wise and stuff over there, but it'd be interesting to do a Halloween themed stream or something along that lines. I was going to spend some time to see if there was like a weird nightmare patch for Pokemon or something like that. Yo, Rizzler, how's it going, my friend? Oh yeah, I know. I knew when Halloween was, mate. I didn't know what if you're gonna go out or if you're gonna try and do a stream or something along that lines, but but crazy there's 9 days. This is Fire Red, but lots of well, as you can see, all the Pokemon have been turned into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Riz, don't take this offensively, or Ben, this is going to be yourself, the humanoid slime. Not really the best name, but here we go, Jaden. Oh, okay. Oh, we can get an egg too. Interesting. We have randomised this game as well, so it won't flow. Well, they won't match up, shall we say? So, and to be fair, I don't know half the cards, to be honest. Oh no, I should have kept him out while I get the egg. Doof, you can stay in the box for a short time. That's it, buddy. How's it going? How's the couple of days treated you? Hopefully okay. Let's see what this Pokemon is saying. Okay, it's almost ready to hatch. We like that. We're simple over here. We don't want to be walking around with this egg for weeks and weeks and weeks. But yeah, so they've changed. Ooh, Metazoa. That was one of my. I know this card for sure. This one's much more fitting. What do we get to? The weekend wasn't too bad, to be fair. So, as you know, we got kids over here. Oh, the nickname didn't even save anyway, so We call that a win, a W, but also an L all at the same time. So we went over to a new farm park that was quite near us, so that was good. The kids liked it. Can't complain about that. Other than that, not much. Myself and Di Gaming, we were on stream trying to do something crazy with no items over in the Johto region. Oh, the stones, probably don't need any stuff. I don't know. The thing with this is I don't actually know what makes the cards evolve. They still evolve in this game. So I'm just going to treat it like Pokemon. And they've made these really expensive, but it seems like you've got a lot more money, so it kind of makes sense. All of my teams seem really slow, so we'll just sell up. Oh, the candies aren't worth anything, that's tough. Some of these items could be good, I suppose. We are fighting a cold, so I will probably turn the mic off every now and again just to, or if I disappear, it's just because I've needed to sneeze or to blow my nose, and you definitely don't want to hear that. So we've got here Metal Zoa, Illusion, Rizzler, just Dark and Steel type 2, pretty decent typing, quad weak to fighting, but got some resistances there. Nothing to really cry about. This game is really good as well because it gives you options for rare candies at the start, so it seems that way, to be honest. No, honestly, I'm dying over here, but what are you going to do? And as you can see, they've they've got new moves in the game, so they've got Typhoon, Mystical Space Typhoon, they've got Neutron Blast there, both two new moves that aren't in Pokemon. They've kept some of the OG Pokemon moves because it makes sense. Don't want to reinvent the wheel, I suppose. And mind you, that'd be the Yu-Gi-Oh card attacks are never named, are they? So well, we are a physical attacker, so let's get rid of Earth Power, even though it's slightly stronger. He says that, and his attack and special aren't too different, so probably could have got away with keeping that one, but we're all good. Even though we've got no stab moves, poison resistance, and no psychic either, which is always nice. Rainbow Refraction as well, so they've named some of the trap cards into moves, which I think is pretty cool. No, we don't want Guard Swap. So I guess that would be their next step anyway, is to rename all of the moves. I guess you can't do it all at once. And this game's getting new iterations all the time, so they are still updating it. Ooh, Silent Slash, that sounds pretty cool. Finally, a stab move. Fades into the mist and slashes at the enemy. Sounds better than Crush Grip. And just like that, Riz is on the team. Sweet. Do you still... Look at these baddies. We fell through the glass roof. Nice.
So Team Rocket so far are working with the Dark Forces from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I forgot their names, I forgot a name, but the baddies. Do we have any moves that hit both? No, we'll just try and kill Cyber Twin then. So this move, the Winkle Duo, just seems a bit broken because it gives an effect to each move. So every time we hit, oh, of course we miss, because I had to say, oh, we'll hit. Oh, emergency exit, okay. Do we have any good moves? It doesn't look like it, so let's take out Harpy Bro. Well, Levy, you're going to die if you stay in. So it's officially time for the Riz. He's coming in. He's joining. Oh, I'm sure I clicked Riz, but maybe I clicked Doof and not realised. Your debut will be here, friend. Let's get it. Well, we might as well spread the damage around. Ah, it's illusion. Ignore me. It tricked me too. I was like, I'm sure I threw you in, but his ability illusion is clear for all to see. It even tricked me and I'm using it. And he gets his first kill. Come on, Riz. Let's go. We beat Luna and Umbra. That's what we like to see. Now we get an Eviolite and Shockwave. Nice. Don't tell Marek. Oh, sweet. We get 3 TMs. Let's go. We need the T from the old lady too. So we'll go and get that. Interested to see what Sylph looks like. Riz is so overpowered, I didn't even know we were using him, so that's always good. And if I remember rightly, didn't that actually happen in Yu-Gi-Oh? The tower broke that they were dueling on or something like that, so it's quite cool they've added that lore into Pokemon 2. I think it's quite cool how they've gone through all the detail as well to remove anywhere there was Pokemon. Yes sir, have your tea. Okay, you still look like Sylph. Oh, Sagittarius, okay. It'll be interesting then, I guess we get to save him. I don't think we've got many good TMs in the pocket, to be honest. Let's see what our TMs look like. Water Pulse. Dig's okay. Brick Break's okay. Reflect Shockwave could be useful. Rest. Surprisingly that DG and the Doof can't learn Rest, because I thought most Pokemon can learn Rest, but what do I know? No one can learn U-turn, one of my favourite moves, you know. Well, it looks like we've got nothing else to do other than the game corner, which we kind of knew anyway, but I wonder if this rocket guy will tell us. Yeah, so we can't even do the gym. Oh, there's a shortcut into Viridian Forest. Oh, he's got a special bug for us. Like I said, they've added some cool features for quality of life as well. And there's quite a few additional areas they've added to the game. So, interested to explore those. Oh, no worries, DG. You can still have my friend and appreciate the coming along. You know, it's always appreciated. Hopefully we can knock this cold on the head for Sunday. Like I say, we need to sort something out whether we're going to do a different sort of stream on the weekend, or just keep it to the normal. And we've finally seen Riz in his true form. They didn't take out all the hidden items. They've taken out quite a few, which bugs me in a way, but these spinning round guys always get me. I literally cannot miss them. Not just a horned one, the triple horned one, sir. Why would you miss? Maybe he's out here trying to be cheesy with Sleep Powder. We don't play those games. We're attack, attack, attack. We play this like our 10-year-old self. Come on, let's be honest. Why would you learn a move that doesn't do damage? It just doesn't make sense. You just wouldn't have. Trying to explain that to a 10-year-old, which I have, is quite fun, because she always looks at me like I'm saying odd words, but she's much better at it now. But to begin with, it was like, but he doesn't do any damage. Now it's her brother's turn. He is forever saying, but it does no damage. Yes, but there's reasons. If I'm honest, I still don't really like playing that way. There's something just enjoyable about just clicking attacks, you know. And yes, okay, if you're doing like challenges and stuff like that, it's not the right way, but let's be honest, we don't always want a Nuzlocke. What I try and do though, I try and Nuzlocke the new games, like when you first play those. Because it allows you to use more Pokemon. Whereas I find if you don't Nuzlocke or do something like that, you end up just having the starter Pokemon over leveled throughout most of the game. It's just too easy. I don't really care what Pokemon game it is, all of the starter Pokemon with enough time and effort can destroy the games. Maybe not so much now in the new gens, because there might be too many Pokemon, but I'm sure a level 100 would still end up doing a hell of a lot of damage even in the new games. That's how it all started though. It was just clearing a game. For me, the love of doing Pokemon challenges. Started with making Blaziken defeat the Elite Four. And just find out what level he could go through the entire Elite Four without being healed and stuff like that. I suppose the only difference with the Slowking moveset there, I probably would have put a recovery move because Slowking can learn Slack Off, and obviously any chance you can get to recover is always useful. Don't really need Bubble Beam and Water Pulse. Obviously if you can learn Surf instead. But I get some people get a bit twitchy learning those because you can't delete them easy. But Psychic Flamethrower Surf, pretty good coverage there. Right, let's just get these items eaten. Oh, it won't have any effect. Won't have it. Ah, perfect. All the IVs, didn't I? What a waste of money that was. And I don't actually know who to give this Eviolite to because I don't know who can evolve. Just in case we need to send you out, Riz, let's give you a berry. No worries, Riz. Appreciate it, my friend. Nothing but love out here, so hopefully that wedding goes well, buddy. We'll catch up on Sunday if you're around for the streams. Oh, that's a good... That is actually a really good idea, that mirror wall. Pokemon need to do that. You're 100% water something, so... Never keeps letting us down with the misses, but there we go. Got some defense drops, got some more attack drops, even though this thing's a special attacker. DG, come out, give him a stroke. Fan Force, and then we can tramps up the next victim as they come in, healing back up. We got confused. Come on, Riz. I'm pretty sure you did decently with Marshmallow, as expected. DG leading the way again. Let's see, this battle is probably going to be just as difficult. Thunderstroke. Easy one shot. Let's go. This is normally what happens when DG's on the field. T-Rex looks like a physical attacker. He can have our skill. And just like that, back at full health, fully healed, DG. Let's give Giovanni the 1-2. We've found the left leg of Exodia. We've found a nest ball. And another netball. Sweet. Just the items that I'm interested in when we are fully teamed out at this point. How can you make me drowsy? I was in a different space. Doesn't quite compute. Come on then, let's go. Oh, berry juice is a constant arm, like that. Always good. Illusion's already been broken, so absolutely no use in that ability now. Come on, sandwich. Ignoring you, let's go, buddy. You are correct. How's it going, buddy? How are you? Yeah, I've been alright, to be honest. Struggling with a bit of cold for some reason today, but well, not just today, but just in general. DG, you done us a good service. Oh, you survived. Let's go. Come on, mate. You can do this. You're slower than giant T-Rex. That's fun. Yeah, just frustrating, that's all. You know, you go through most of the day, seems okay, come to the evening, oh, you're going to stream? Yep. Not just the actual stream, your nose is going to stream and you got a cough and all that good stuff that always comes with it. But touch wood, I don't actually feel ill, if that makes sense. I know it probably doesn't, because when you say stuff like that, people always look at you weird, but like, I don't feel the need to be in bed, but it's all mouth breaths. Well, Giovanni is kind of okay. JL's going to turn it around. I was thinking, no, he's going to be a wall for us. Meteor, Black Dragon. Thank God we can two-shot. Now we just got to outspeed whatever this monster is. There we go. Dark Sage taking us through. Yeah, so they have kept all of the type-ins the same, so they haven't added any type-ins or anything stupid like that, which is always good. Not that I would know how they would be able to do that, if that makes sense. But they've definitely changed how the routes work. They've definitely changed visually all the Pokemon. There's not a single Pokemon around. They've changed some of these characters. So this guy looks like the card master and stuff like that. They've added fresh storylines to the game. So on the roof up here, we done a double battle against the dark team that comes from Yugi at the time. They've added routes onto different areas. So this is a shortcut to Viridian Forest from here. So, which I kind of guess makes sense, because I guess this might be part of that forest, but the map to my mind wouldn't work like that, but what do I know? So over here they've got, not that I thought anyone would ever need it, but they've got a different area here. I guess a legendary is going to come from this point. Obviously we've randomised the game, so doesn't quite work how it should. And then there's a couple of extra caves. Didn't want this fight. We're already fully leveled. But I have to say they're doing a really good job on the cards, in my opinion, too. Like, it's not easy making a 2D sprite out of just a background image, essentially. So, fair play to them on that one. Yeah, and at the start of the game as well, there's lots of inbuilt randomization options. So obviously we're doing fully random, but they allow you to do full EVs, IVs, all the rest of that good stuff. So rather than once you've went through Rock Tunnel, there's now this secret path here that leads back. This guy, once you've defeated all the Duel Masters champions, the GX, all the gym leaders in a rematch, then there's another area. So there's quite a few extra areas that have been added. But they've kept it similar enough in terms of storyline base for the game, so you still kind of know, right, I need to go to here to do that, I need to go there to do that, and then they've just built some of the extra storylines in. Like say in Mount Moon, you see like a cool cutscene with Giovanni and the Dark Team. Our mission so far has been to sort of collect the parts to Exodia, so that's where we picked up Exodia's leg. I'm pretty sure we've got 2 or 3 of those already, so come on Nevi, let's go. Now we're at the level cap. They've changed all the gym leaders too, which is cool. Moves have done really well, so they've got different move sets or different moves that didn't exist before. This one, Delinquent Duo, is a bit overpowered. Does miss a lot for me though, because you know, why do we need to hit Thunderstroke? Well, you would think that way, wouldn't you? Or maybe it's just so we got the right leg, left leg so far. We got the easy parts. Free swap after losing our speed. Isn't that just the truth though? Play Showdown quite a lot just in the free, you know, just when I've got 10 minutes I'll jump onto Pokemon Showdown every now and again, and it seems to be like that. But you'll be facing someone and all they do is land their moves, and it's like, really? That's gonna happen to me? That's how it. 3 turns of sleep. We had a sleepy boy here. He didn't get some rest. Right, Riz, summary. What have you got for a rock type? Steel move? Sweet. But so we got illusion, which is cool. The abilities work. An illusion wouldn't have even been in this gen, so you know they've gone. They've either gone from a different base of the game and used that, or there's been a hell of a lot of yeah, you gotta believe, let's be honest. It's like when I always go to click Hydro Pump. It's like, do I just hit it? You know, sometimes I just think to myself afterwards, if I've lost a game on there, it's like, you know what, I should have just hit it. But the Hydro Pump kills and the other move takes 2 turns and you die anyway. It's like, well, have I actually gained much by doing that? Who knows? But I always try and go for the kill. If you miss, you miss. It's part of Pokemon. And we're beating Weevil. Let's go. Well, yeah, the ifs and stuff, but I've seen a lot of people comment that's why they don't sort of play competitive Pokemon, because it's that mischance. But you build the moveset, you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure you needed the extra power from Hydro Pump to make things one shot, but if you're going to miss anyway and die, surely it makes sense just to run Surf and hit twice, or do that little bit of chip damage. But I hate it. It stresses me out when I'm playing, and it's just like... So she stands in the way, so we can't get in here until after the 4th badge, which personally could have been an addition in the game anyway, so... I think that's the mindset you've got to go in with, haven't you? You can't just be... Oh, of course you got Storm Drain. You knew I was using a water move, but it's all good. Chaos Erectile Dysfunction, good choice. So, Bug, that means Dark or Psychic. JL, you've got Ghost. No, what else is weak to Bug? So you are definitely a Dark type. But I always think if you don't enjoy playing, don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, luck's the of everything. Even like Yu-Gi-Oh is down to luck, you know. So much luck involved, you know. You get 5 cards in your hand, you know. You can't tell me that's about skill. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was the original Yu-Gi-Oh card creator. I think that's pretty nice touch, if I'm honest. Pulls at the heartstrings there, it does. Oh, a little Kariba. I still think it's crazy that that my kids are now getting into Pokemon, or have been into Pokemon, and Pokemon's nearly 20 years old. It's... In fact, I'm pretty sure Pokemon was it 97 for Blue and stuff. I'm not a history buff, but that feels close enough to me to be true. Okay, TM in the pocket. Exactly, and when you've got a ROM hack and stuff like that, you know, it should be a labour of love. In the fact that you've added stuff like that shows that you wanted this, if that makes sense, to be. You wanted that to be seen, and you know, you made it gold. You wanted people to click on it. You know, it's not quite as bad as the unskippable tutorials at the start of games, but. You know, I want to be drawn to touch it. Simple, folks. Let's go. Ancient Golem. Water. As I said, it hasn't... Oh, Silent Sword. Sweet. Moveset wise as well, they haven't actually been too unlucky, and because everything's randomised moveset wise, they've actually kind of got ourselves pretty well balanced to fight most cards with most of our teams, which is cool. So we don't have to do tons of switching around, and exactly, honestly, two of my least favourite game tutorials, not because they were intrinsically bad, but just more on the fact that you had to do them. I hated the Halo one. That just annoyed me when you're coming out of the pod and Cortanas, all the rest of that. That was annoying. And another one, Mass Effect. That was annoying. And starting a new game as well when you've got like 4 hours of cutscene before the new game starts. I get it, they want to get you hooked into it, all the rest of that, but I think Skyrim was one of my ones I'd point out for that. Oh, used to hate how long that took. Just riding in that cart, it was just too much. But I get it, like I say, they've got to build the scene, they've got to make you want to play it, but I'm here, I've bought the game, you don't need to give me 2 hours of instant cutscene. The Bonds, let's go, we'll beat the Bonds. Minimise, interesting choice. I can see it's one of those as well when it comes to the opening dialogue and those cutscenes. You've got to be really into it. Yeah. Ooh, the world. That's a card I've never seen. In fairness, I've not seen quite a lot of these cards, so I can't even pretend that. Oh, you're a thick Yu-Gi-Oh card too. Always good to know. Legend Ocean. So it looks like there's different ways to have teams. So Not just your traditional sun teams and all the rest of that. It looks like there's ways to run like water teams and then have moves that buff those teams too, so that's always good information. We did just destroy the world. He got the 1-2s. No, we've lost illusion. Electro web. We're okay. Our moveset's pretty decent. Honestly, every time I see this card come out for illusion, it makes me laugh. We're actually stuck in the illusion because it's taken our ability, which I find quite interesting. I'm not sure if that's a glitch. Oh, Diagame is evolving. I didn't know we'd have an evolution. Let's go. He's looking fierce. Shining something wing. No idea what that is. But FW. Hey, look at this one. So protects him in a double battle. So if we had anything interesting like that, moveset wise, which we probably don't, probably could have just run down the stairs actually to heal, but we'll survive. Monkey King. Oh, honestly, I hate that when you can't run away. Like, don't hit me then. Just tell me I can't run. Easy dub. Well, I think it's supposed to replace the Marowak by the looks of it, but yeah, could have been in Arena Trap 2 to be fair. That's one of the things I hated about fighting Dog Trio. Hell yes, Nevi. DG is fast now. Let's go, Neos. Destroy you. Last time I played Showdown, someone decided to ghost the whole game and just left after doing 40 rounds, which I posted about because I was very frustrated with that. Honestly, the stuff like that just really gets to me because it's like, really? You bloody joined Showdown to play and then you go, quit. Sweet, good choice. Just don't play. Come on, people. Yeah, it just got to me. I don't know why. Like, normally I'm not that bothered, but maybe it's because I'm a bit unwell. Get grumpy in your old age, you see. 100%. Pretty sure you burn me every time, so let's just take any attack you've got. I think that with the kids as well, when they're doing stuff, I think, this is why we can't have nice things. It's because they decided to have children. Of course, move to your ground type, but it's okay. Why's he got surf? What even typing are you? Firefighting. Okay, so let's check the coverage. We're Got a few duplicate types there with Dark, so we got a definite fighting weakness, but what are you going to do? Oh, they're having kids, mate. Honestly, such a good feeling when they just achieve something. I don't know how to explain that part, but my eldest understands, so she definitely gets it and stuff like that, and will watch occasionally, but it's also their dad, so I'm certain that they're more interested in other YouTubers' channels or stuff like that. To be fair, they like to play the games more than they do watch, which is cool, because I know a lot of kids now just like to watch YouTube as play games, and it's like, okay. Like I say, I'm pretty lucky with that whole situation as well. Oh, that's one thing I've tried to steer them away, because there's a lot of YouTube content that can rot your brain. My eldest was in the Ryan phase, that little kid, Ryan. That was honestly one of the worst phases of anyone's life. No one should have to go through the Ryan's world. But outside of that, no, they were normally good. It's just hard to buy for kids, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, it gets even more difficult when they get older as well, so it's not even simple anymore. Like when I was a kid, it was like you just kind of liked what they put on the TV. You had 4 channels, maybe 5 channels. Well, only like 4 of them actually played cartoons, like BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5. They had some cartoons, but outside of that, there wasn't really much. Well, there certainly wasn't any options on it, that's for sure. It was a case of this is what you get. Not really. And then it was like VHS tapes, which you were lucky if, you had the time to do that. Oh, that'd be a giant moth one day. Hey, we got leftovers finally. Oh, do I not have the bike? Of course, why would we have the bike? Got a voucher for the bike. Oh, this is good as well. They've completely removed the jumping part, so you can actually get to the daycare easy. Normal gem leftovers. We've got some new items to add to our team. This is always the quickest way down as well. Bit annoying to begin with because you've got to fight all these guys, but this mermaid thinks she's a Wug Trio. Triple dive. No. DG's evolution's just running things. That's a creepy monster card if I've ever seen one. Ryo Keshin. I think with the no choice as well, I think that's one of the things that really I like watching a lot of anime on Crunchyroll and stuff like that. I've got like 5 or 6 different series on the go at the moment, and it's like, yeah, this I should probably pick more wisely, but I end up getting addicted to shows too easy. And then I'm sad when they only have one episode a week because they're new, and then you get sucked into another program and it's like, oh, that's cool, and then just keep coming back to it. Definitely, I was talking to the missus about it. It's like, honestly, if that's my biggest problem, like, you watch normal TV, I'm not really that into that sort of stuff. It doesn't really do anything for me. You see, okay, you're going to get thunderstroked. Honestly, annoys me that the PC knows what you're going to do, but at this point, what you're supposed to do. Honestly, the AI knows. It reads the input. I'm surprised they didn't swap to a flying type. He mustn't have had one. Just have to accept the AI's got me on toast, I suppose. It just knew. It had the perfect counter. And honestly, their speeds always seem to be through the roof. Sleep turns as well. How many sleep turns? 3, 4, 5? Yeah, swaggered as well. Really don't have much for you, to be fair, so let's just use Fiery Wrath. At least AI can't just hit everything. Normally that's what happens when you fight AI, right? Just bullies you into submission. I would definitely agree with that opinion, mate. Honestly, the computer knows. They wait for you to then make their decisions. There's no way that it works the other way. It can't. Oh, I don't believe it can work their way. That's for sure. And what, 3 or 4 times I kind of proved that this definitely. Ooh, that's cool. We've got some heal team, repel. It's supposed to make my bike better. I want to see a better bike. How do you make... Why do we keep the vouchers up? I've never once in my life seen that What do we need to do? Okay, so we need to go and clear Silphco. So that's cool. So they've added different elements there. So they're forcing us to do different parts of the story when they want, which I rate that. Honestly, on Showdown, I hate that too, but for me, it tends to be I overread. That tends to get me. Doof, how's it going, buddy? I tend to overread on Showdown, so I expect them to be like, well, you know I'm going to hit you with a fighting move, so you're going to move to the ghost type, so I'll use knockoff. Lo and behold, they stay in and kill me. And then you just sit there wishing that you'd just... Yeah, why didn't you just leave? So you resist dark, so you could be a fairy type, but you don't look like a fairy. You're not a psychic. You could be psychic. Honestly, that's what it feels like sometimes, because I sit there and think, how did this even happen to me? Come on, Doof, get us the win. Here we go, the read. Oh no, that one didn't work, so not sure. Oh, that's a cool move. Wrath of Neos, we've seen that. That's cool. They just need outsped. Interesting. I may have said that, but I may not have meant it like that. I was trying to work out because it resisted dark and then bug as well, so obviously it wasn't psychic. The out loud brain doesn't always compute like the inside wants. Don't talk your thought process. Lessons learned. Although it'd be interesting if all this time I thought psychic wasn't affected by dark. It's one of those that should work both ways. Yeah, I reckon so. I think it might be fighting dark because of the bug neutral rather than being, or it could be fighting poison, to be fair, as well, because it just used toxic spikes. To be fair, I think the only one that throws us off, it's more the dual types that throw you off, isn't it? Because to begin with, the initial... Oh, what's this building? Okay, it's the HQ. Let's go use the Safari Zone. Like I say, the initial typings are pretty easy. It's when you add in the other ones. That's when the brain starts to work on overdrive, because you've got to do all the mixing and matching. Well, I watch a few PokeTubers, and I like quite a few of their videos and stuff like that do. Like, I watch a lot of the Then We Fights, pick the starters, all that good stuff. Kind of like testing myself, so when they do like pick your starter based on the weaknesses only, I'm trying to think those through, and it's just ends up doing my brain in more than it should. There we got Surf. Let's go. But it's hard when you don't know his default. Yeah, it's one of those when you're doing those tight chains. Like I say, it's like doing maths. That's one thing that I can't. I don't really like the fact it shows you that, if that makes sense. Like, why should it show you the? Pretty sure I have strength on. Yeah. It takes away a lot of the strategy, I think, if you've got the ability to see what's strong, what's weak. Interesting. I'll have a look at that next time, but don't worry, it's helpful for certain situations. You know, you're not always going to know what. If you're running into a new Pokemon in a new region and stuff, you're not always going to know what their typings are, but that's kind of the challenge of learning. You know, that's some of the quality of life features they've added have taken away that joy of getting it wrong. I think for the first battle that's true though, isn't it? It's only the first one. After that though, I think it shows you, even if you haven't caught it. Yeah, of course, don't get me wrong, in terms of making it quality of life, it's so much easier, but it's like with YUGIOH, isn't it? Honestly, they've made the game so difficult that it's not as enjoyable for most. They can't tell me that all these trap cards and quick effects and everything else they've done to YUGIOH makes it better. Sometimes the base game is good. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon definitely does need to improve, especially for the modern games. I think Power World kind of showed. Oh, I used to have that poster, you know, that type chart poster. That was that was just so handy. That's it, and don't get me wrong, obviously you've got to. I think Pokemon kind of missed a trick from Black and White because they added the different modes, and personally I think they should have done that. Competitive mode should always exist, and a simple mode should always exist, and so on and so forth in that regards. Like, we shouldn't. They should never have gone away from having different challenges at the end of the day. Yeah, 100%. It was definitely silly. It wasn't worked. They didn't code it right and all the rest of that. But just having those options. Even having the options for unlimited rare candies, randomizations, why are Nintendo not already doing that? This is the thing, isn't it? There's so many different ways they could cut it up. And I've thought the past 2 games have been decent. Didn't play any of the 3DS games, so I can't comment on those ones, but I feel like the new regions have rekindled that sort of joy still, but I just can't understand why they can't have randomization on the front end. Why do you have to get like a hacked game to have randomization and things like that? Why can't they just charge you £5 or a tenner for DLC and it has all of these options on it? I mean, I know for a starters, all the YouTubers, that's a market. You're going to make 100, 200 quid easy on that. I'd love them to make a new stadium game, because I used to love all those mini games in Pokemon Stadium. They were always good. Rattata Jump or Magikarp Jump or whatever it was, the Rattata races and stuff like that. Yeah, you tend to find with the games and stuff like that, they're actually really behind, but Pokemon itself, in fairness, it took them a while to get on like the Pokemon Lego train and bits like that, but I think they've been quite good at getting stuff like that out now. They're doing Pokemon Lego, they're doing different things like that now, so hopefully Game Freak sort their act out. Because I feel like Nintendo now, they've got a moneymaker, so it's got to be on Game Freak. We got flinched, that makes sense. But I want a truly, we've had open world, they've managed, I forgot this got Volt Absorb. We've done open world. We now need to do open world with levels. Not just open world with strict stuff. In fairness, the last game that I played Black and White, but that generation was so much better. That honestly, that's what I'm hoping with A to Z. They do something like that. Did find with Arceus, if you didn't know what you were getting into, you'd get your ass kicked. You just walk in there and you'd lose the battle. It was like, oh, this one was overpowered for sure, and you're like, I wasn't ready for this fight. I'm looking forward to the new Megas, to be honest, or Megas that have gone extinct, or however they're going to sort of suggest it. But I think it'll be interesting, because I think there's some lore, isn't there, around Dynamaxing too, so, or how that energy is used, or you're definitely right on that one. To be honest, Strong Style just, I don't know, it never really hit hard enough to warrant using it. It was probably, I always found it better just to use. agile start for most things, and if you needed a bit of a stronger hit but didn't want to lose your position, just use the normal one. But you end up, well, or go crazy and do the old agile strong hit combo and then never move again. Cool, Cyber Dragon's cool. Don't need you. Well, I can't remember what battle it was, but like the 3-on-1 battle was always tricky too. Because if you didn't get the right advantage or whatever was going, honestly, it was just what was it? Was it the Electivire, Rhydon, Magmortar one? Rough. I must have thought that at least 3 or 4 times just to get the right combinations ready. Five cards. So we've got this battle, and we've still got Giovanni to go too. You'd almost have, well, I found like you almost had to click Agile Style with those, because if you didn't, you would never see another turn while that Pokemon was alive. It just wipe you out, and you just sat there like, oh, okay, here we go, this is how it is. Oh, I wish we could get Raw. Love that. Well, this is the thing. They added rules for us, but like with most things, the computer doesn't have any rules. Yeah, the no turn switch. Pretty useful though, but it kind of it makes a lot of sense, really, doesn't it? Because all you're doing is throwing out the ball. Otherwise, there's no reason why it can't move for you. I understood. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy, because they moved theirs into sort of that speed tiered system where it was how quick you were, recharge the bar, and then that pops up. Just takes a while to get your head used to. Ooh, shiny charm, let's go. We can get some shiny cards. Floor 10, no, floor number 9 I believe has the bed, so let's go recover before taking YUGIOH on. That would be one. I think though that there must be some way they can do, like, it's really hard, but like battle clashes with the move every now and again, so it makes it more interesting. So say someone uses Shadow Ball and you use Dark Pulse, like you see in the anime, they maybe clash. So rather than doing, if you're over leveled, you might win that fight even though you're using Shadow Ball against a dark move or something interesting like that, so the moves clash, especially in the new game. Obviously I'm not sure how that mechanically works, of course, but See, that makes sense to me. You know, like, not every move can clash, but oh, Giovanni, we have a visitor. Let's go. Oh, okay, doubles battle. This should probably make it easier for us, to be honest. Ooh, the drizzle. You are ground, aren't you? Yes. Get locked in. We want to kill these guys. No losses here. Like I say, the main reason why I want the clashes and bits like that to go on, purely because of how it would happen in the anime and all, you know, all of that fun stuff. Pikachu using Iron Tail to dodge moves and things like that. Cliff Blades. Sick ground move, we need one of those. Love a good ground move, gives us some coverage. Oh yeah, I've played Unite. I quite like Unite, but my struggle more with Unite was things feeling overpowered, I suppose. That's a fair point, to be fair. I think at one point I might have got to like 13 or 14 in the levels. Ooh, steel. Resisted steel. And that took a lot. But that was a fun game on the side, you know. I liked Unite, and I liked the gameplay. I liked the little extra characters in the bottom corners that gave you points, and trying to kill Zapdos on the way back always just seemed to make it a little bit more fun. God of War was my favourite. Obviously for no other reason than it being a powerful card. Hey, we got the right arm, let's go. 2 pieces to go. Interesting. The door is open. That text pops up all the time. You know, it's probably is quite a good few items in here, but because of our IVs, EVs and being ultra, never. There's no nefarious reasons for liking a God of War. Flipper coins, okay. Double battle it is. No worries, you take care, buddy. Yeah, appreciate that. You've made me want to play Pokemon Unite now, which I haven't wanted to do in a while, so I may end up downloading Unite again just to give that a go. Let's go, we've got Giovanni down. And hopefully DG. Sounds like a plan, mate. Sounds like a good plan. We'll sort some link out. We're here on Sunday with DG, so I'll try and get the old Unite code so we can add friends and all that good stuff. Because I'll be starting at level 1 again, so that'll be fun. Go on, teach me. Arcana Force has Fiend, 3 evolutions. Ability pills, we can't actually use those, but it's a nice addition into the game. It's just a rare candy. These guys are up. I know they're already rare candied up. Sweet. We'll fight Sabrina, and I think that's where we'll call it an end to the stream. So let's kick her. Oh, it's grandfather. He should have a leg of Exodia for sure. Come on. Solomon, didn't know his name. Maybe it isn't your grandfather. Love it. Let's take out this ED dragon. We sorted out your dysfunction, my friend. Let's go move for move. Oh, I really wish the defense would drop on there when I'm doing Delinquent Duo. Give me a D-drop. Well, you have no attack, so that's useful for the next one, I suppose. Need to change the Riz's position because at the moment he's struggling without illusion. He just is the Riz. The Lord. Oh, there goes our attack. Oh no. Good thing we're special attackers then, isn't it? Just taking on the 5th gym here, so we're about to destroy our grandfather. Once we've done that, we might as well go and take down whoever's in Koga's gym. I can't think of anyone poisonous, but I'm sure there's a poison Yu-Gi-Oh card user that I can't think of. There we go. Just kill it anyway. JL just comes out, slaps really hard, even though it's resisted. Easy work. Calm mind. Oh, they're kidnapping the old man. An ultra. Go to the house in Vermilion. Our leader will be waiting for you. Okay. That is one of the things I really have enjoyed about this game. They've added quite a lot of fun features like that. Yo, DG, how's it going, buddy? You missed your evolution, though, which... Be sad, be happy, I'm not sure. You still got Thunderstroke, though, but look at this. You are now like a metal winged creature. Can't complain with that. Mixed attack, a bit of a glass cannon, but stat wise still one of our best. This gym's now unlocked. Now we've beaten that other gym. You're going to hit me. Why did he even try and dodge you? Because he always catches out spinners. I don't know what the level cap is. Hopefully it's still about the same. So didn't really bother checking that out because okay, the rare could use. We got rare candies in the pocket, so beat all these guys up, get some free levels. Yeah, I was saying, DG, we should work out, are we going to do some sort of Halloween stream, maybe do some Phasmo or something else, or maybe we can find something else to do. Happy to play Pokemon as always, but Halloween special is always fun. Well, I just it makes sense, doesn't it? Being the weekend before. I'm not sure though if I want to stream on Thursday, but might decide next week to do a random one off Thursday. Really, we've got to fight everyone in this gym? Sounds about right. Do need to get better at Phasmo, so don't I just keep holding it back. Oh, DG, man. That's all good. Life is life at the end of the day. I understand. How can everything hit me when I'm flying? It's like fly doesn't actually do anything. It's sad, but let's be honest, the weddings are always pretty fun. You can't say unfortunately. That's supposed to be the best part. The best part is I'm the best man. Boop. Ah, that's cool. They've added, if you run into, I don't know, it just looks like they've ran in, there's Pokemon in here too. yeah, that definitely means that I might try and find a fortnighty Halloween hack then to do, because playing Phasmo by myself would just be painful for anyone to watch. I find it difficult enough when I've got you helping, so playing out on my Larry Lonesome would not help me out too much either. Nice. There's some moves that can swap you out too. Here's me expecting this to be like a quick. I mean, technically, Shadow Claw is just better than Shadow Force. Or you can just run through that one, I'm not even sure. The easiest advice for the best man speech is just insert congratulations, say how good the bride looks. If you've got a funny relationship with the groom and the family, say how ugly he looks. Say how amazing the day's been, say they're going to have a wonderful life together, and you can then tip your hat and say, we did it. Right, what's the level cap? Yeah, 5 levels is too many, so let's just smash these up. Still power would be good, but I wasn't sure if it was just base power. So Matthew wants to learn moves, man. Probably should have saw what Aroma Mist was, but Roar of Time. Love it when they make these stupid moves like 150 power and chance to miss. And a return charge, you know, it just seems a bit overkill to have the miss. Magic Cylinder, we got our trap card. Come on, Debbie, bring it home. Right then, what we do have leftovers, I saw that. Let's give those to someone. Nevy's got no item, so don't think we've got any high crit moves, but can you relearn? Oh, Shadow Ball's quite nice. Like the fact you've got all these extras, they're always good. U-turn? No. Could be useful though. Don't know what move would replace. Let's have a look. Come on, give me some stab. I need some stab out here. Earthquake. Could that be better? Let's see. It probably is better than this, just based on the fact that it can miss. Just got to manage that risk and reward, all that good stuff. Oh, it's had Moonblast this whole time in its back pocket. We need Moonblast for sure. Horns of Chaos, that move sounds pretty friggin' awesome. Negates all of its negative energy in there, then stabs the foe. Special or dark? Special or physical? Physical. Makes sense. Oh, I keep getting myself in this loop. No, yes. At least we know the Doof's got some healing in the back pocket. We might move set update just at the E4, who knows. Dive, Leech Seed, interesting. Like a move like Leech Seed that can just keep you in the game. And the last Rizzler, let's see. Ion Dredge, First Press. The user raises the special. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Let's sort this team out. So, you need to be up front. You can swap there, and I believe one of these hits both sides of the field. I'm sure you've got telepathy. No, who's got telepathy? You do. DG, Sir Matthew, go on. Riz, we need to swap you with JL, so at least you've got a... These kind of look like two leftover characters from Dragon Ball Z, but what do I know? Just learning typing, so ghost resisted, electric resisted, flying resisted, steel, fighting maybe then? No, because it wouldn't be resisted. Yeah, hey, defense buff, always good. Well, we know what Metal Zoa is. That's a fighting move all day. Let's just get rid of one. We almost killed you. Oh, that's interesting. So that guy's got a move that instigates ingrain, but by doing that makes you slower. I rate that. That's a fun move. Yeah, for sure. They come up with some pretty cool designs. The sprites are good, and like I say, I like the fact they've added some new moves to the game. They're not all the same. Oh no, DG got wiped off the face of the earth with that electric move. Standard. Well, I was hoping you'd live, but I forgot how slow you become. Good thing we're just doing a playthrough, right? No, we almost one shot. Fusion bot will kill though. It didn't. Why is my team so weak, man? See, I thought Sir Matthew was supposed to be a legend, but I'm not sold that he is legendary. Or if it's just a pretty awesome looking card. Doom Kraken has been defeated, and that means it's GG's to the Paradox Bros. We've got Surf, we've got Toxic, like it. Too many candies make you weak. I mean, it's a fair shout, but we didn't sneak up on you. That was not what we did in any way, shape or form. If anything, I was ambushed by you guys. Let's go see this HQ. No, why would I want to be healed in here? Funny how you can read from this side of the screen, but yep. Yeah, if you're here to complain, take a seat. Oh, well, I didn't want to battle. I thought it was just going to be a little fun side excursion, but we'll kill this scientist, we'll save up, and then we'll call it a stream because it's getting on a bit. And I'm surprised I lasted this long. Because trust me, my nose is killing right now. Moody. You get the power. My Thunderstroke's supposed to do 50% power, but it never works quite like that. Now that we're all saved up, we're going to sign out here. Ciao, DG. Hopefully that wedding goes well, and wish you all the best, mate. Don't work too hard, buddy.